morning, this is Bob Mason from FX Empire and welcome to the daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin and Ripple's XRP. Looking at the moving averages, the MACDs, the support, resistance, pivot levels and the Fibonacci's. It is Sunday the 16th of May. Jumping straight into Bitcoin against US dollar, looking at the hourly candlesticks, bullish start to the day. Going to need to see Bitcoin move through the pivot 48075 to take a run at the first major resistance level, sitting at 49506. Going to need to see support from the broader market for Bitcoin to break back through to 49s. So barring an extended rally, I would expect that first major resistance level and the 23.6% fib at 5473 to cap any upside. In the event of an extended rally, should see Bitcoin target 53,000 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 52,168. Failure to move through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 45,413 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Bitcoin should stay clear of the 38.2% fib at 41,592. Second major support level at 43,982 should limit the downside. Looking at the MACD, we had a widening of the bearish histograms at the turn of the day, suggestive of some downside ahead. On the EMA, the 50 has pulled back marginally from the 100 and the 200. That's also a bearish indicator. So key would be to move through the pivot 48075 and back through to 49,000 levels to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that and support levels will be in play. Moving across to Ethereum against the US dollar, also bullish start. Going to need to see Ethereum move back through the pivot at 3807 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 3981. Support from the broader market is going to be needed for Ethereum to break back through to 3900 levels, however. So barring an extended rally, I would expect that first major resistance level and resistance at 4000 to cap any upside. In the event of an extended rally, could see Ethereum target second major resistance level at 4313 before any pullback. Failure to move back through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 3475 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ethereum should avoid the 23.6% fib at 3369 and the second major support level at 3301. Looking at the MACDs, we've got a slight narrowing of the bearish histograms at the turn of the day. So look out for a possible bullish cross there. On the EMAs, however, it's a bearish indicator, 50 pulling back from the 100 and narrowing in on the 200, suggestive of further downside ahead. So key would be to move back through the pivot 3807 and back through to 3900 levels to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that and support levels will be in play. Moving across to Litecoin against US dollar, also bullish start. Going to need to see Litecoin move through the pivot at 310 to take a run at the 23.6% fib at 322 and the first major resistance level at 323. Going to need to see support from the broader market for Litecoin to break back through to 320s. So barring an extended rally, I would expect the 23.6% fib and first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of a breakout, could see Litecoin target 350s before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 345. Failure to move through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 287 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Litecoin should avoid the second major support level at 275. Looking at the MACDs, got a narrowing of the bearish histogram at the turn of the day. Look out for a possible bullish cross there. On the EMA, still bearish, however, with the 50 pulling back from the 100 and the 200, suggesting further downside ahead. So key would be to move back through the pivot at 310 to target the 23.6% fib and the first major resistance level. Failure to do that and support levels will come into play. Across to Ripple's XRP against US dollar, particularly bullish start to the day. Going to need to see Ripple's XRP avoid the pivot at 1.4658 and break back through the 23.6% fib at 1.5426 to bring the first major resistance level at 1.6077 into play. Going to need to see support from the broader market for Ripple's XRP to break back through the 23.6% fib. So barring an extended rally all day, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of an extended rally, could see Ripple's XRP target the second major resistance level at 1.7267 before any pullback. A fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 1.3467 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ripple's XRP should avoid the 38.2% fib at 1.2807. Second major support level sits at 1.2049. Looking at the MACDs, we've got a slight narrowing of the bullish histograms at the turn of the day, but no signs of a bearish cross, so keep an eye on that. On the EMAs, it's a bullish indicator. We've got the bullish cross 50 through the 100, narrowing in on the 200, supporting the upside through the early part of the morning. So key would be to avoid the pivot at 1.4658, break back through the 23.6% fib at 1.5426 to then target 1.6 levels and resistance levels.